Okay. Sorry, doggo. While I was filling up my drink again, doggo wanted. Let me in, father! So, there are a couple of demos that I wanted to check out. One of them is for a Roman-themed city builder that I've been waiting for. I've had my eyes on. There we go. Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out, the demo for Nova Roma. Just a sec, we need to change your headphones back because we did run out of boop power on those last stream. Okay. So, this is a Roman-themed city builder that I've had my eye on. Because it would always be nice to find a nice follow-up to Caesar, but... well... that other one we played was alright. Although the military aspect was a bit... anyway, let's look at this. This is only a representative portion of the final game. And even then not representative of the final quality. If you encounter bugs, find anything confusing, have any feedback, please let us know. We're working hard for a long time to give you a slice of ancient Rome. Please enjoy the demo. I think it doesn't like my controller being plugged in, so let's unplug that. Rome has fallen into corruption, decay, and chaos. Self-inflicted mortal wounds. You set off on your own, a brave band of freed persons, escaped slaves, and disgruntled citizens. You must build a new city and make it large and prosperous. The old Roman Empire will be jealous. If it attacks in its final breaths, you must defend itself. Tilavan. Requires full game. Well, I guess we're in standard mode. Choose from various difficulty modes and a random map. Sure, let's just start with whatever it has given us. It's going to be a number of game difficulties, but we're only allowed journalist difficulty. Of Blobopolis. Build an outpost. It's helpful to be near fertile ground, trees, stone, and downstream of a river. Well, here is a river. Hello, Akaturbo. You can rotate it. Your new city has been established. Your citizens are excited to get to work. And that's it? That is not much of an introduction game. Not much at all. Okay. Oh, wow. The scrolling is the wrong way around. Scroll in is scroll out, and scroll out is scroll in. How strange. Something is wrong with this. Needs water from a well. Okay, no, we just need a third house. Farm. We don't have the wood for that. There was some stuff in the bottom right. We think we clicked it away. The only thing I saw was this thing on the left. Mentioned soil fertility. Okay, what if we tell you to clear this? Do we get to have the wood? As far as I can tell, yes. Let's just blanket clear everything that's near the starting thing. Now we need a well. Seemingly. Build a temple to unlock. Small temple. Needs stone. Okay, we tell our people to collect some stone. There we go, some stone. Is it enough? No, we need 20. I guess we can test whether our people can walk across water. So if I mark some of these to die, what happens? Our people can move across water. It didn't say which period, Rome. Okay, we've got enough to build our temple. People move with their tiny wheelbarrows and move things around. Small temple. Consult gods. I see you've built your first temple. It is only right to begin to consult us. Who will you dedicate yourself to? Vulcan, Neptune, Jupiter, or Ceres? Oh god. If the gods become displeased, you'll get crop failures, lightning strikes, fires, or floods and angry seas. How about we just go with Jupiter? I have more divine tasks for you to accomplish that you might earn more of my favor. Do not disappoint me. Sure, the happiness bonus thing, why not? Get your population to 20. No idea. Okay, this gives us access to Lowell, except that we need 5 stone again. So, please prioritize getting that stone. Okay. Oh, it has some sort of strength radius. Let's shove it there. Let's make something an important task. Small stockpile. I'd assumed that this would be a small stockpile. And yet, seemingly not. Ah, you can only build within a certain range of your roads. It can be on the outskirts of city. Sure. And we have enough wood, so let's start making the farm that I wanted here. Drinkable water and a reduction in fire risks, but don't fall in. What if we had more people than we need for the... like, more houses than we need? Would it no longer say city full? Prioritize people in the jobs list. Ah, okay. Drowning is no joke. Holy moly, that's a lot of clear land workers. I guess one fewer. Well, it doesn't matter, because as long as there's nothing to build, it won't get in the way. It looks like they prioritize dropping down to the next job if there's no job to do. 4 wheat a year. Is 4 wheat a lot? Who knows? It looks like there's multiple versions of that, because there's little dots there, but it's unclear. Dedicate a temple to a new god. Okay. Really? Suppose I could have more. That means we'll need more stone, though. Collect all the nearby stone. Are they doing nothing? No, it looks like you need one person per farm tile, which seems hideously huge. Is that really true? No, it's really true. Alright. Let's speed up. The only thing we haven't done is this. The small warehouse, but that would need money? Check back in a year. At least they're no longer complaining about gods. The next tech will be tractors. Ugh. Snow? But it looks like the workers maybe don't work the farms when it's snowing? At a theoretical level, yes, Dark Young. Okay, I don't see a bridge button, so it doesn't look like we can build a bridge. The same knowledge that you have of sunshine. Dark Young doesn't want to void his keep out of direct sunlight sticker. Extra people moved in. Okay, so build more houses, more people will move in. Grow to 20 pop. I've done that. Now make 2 temples. Ah, okay. So when we built the temple, we actually got, like, tech tree points. Now, I don't love the large amount of space between these things here, but at least it is a reasonably dense grid. So you can have a tax office, small apartments. We can get small insulae. But where's the large casa? Food store. A forester. And a stone... I mean, I think the stone quarry is the go. We're right next to this stone quarry thing here that said it could be used. Go. Have 2 temples. Sure, one there. Do we then... No one likes trains? Everyone should like trains. Okay. Consult. Let's do... Fire in the Forge as it's nearest our quarry. Make me an offering of 25 wood. Sure. Not too tough. Here's some favor. Make 2 charcoal makers. Okay, but how do I, like, go get the payment for yours? By going here. I'll grant you 4 favor. Use it wisely. Oh, now we have so many tech points. Okay, tax office. Go. Small theatre. Fire brigade. The Vigiles run faster and put out fires 3 times faster than volunteer citizens. Small granary, grapevine. Fishing hut. I kind of like working towards the fishing hut if we're on a river. Although maybe we'll find that it needs to be coastal and not river-based. So we'll do granary. How do we like them apples? Fishing hut. No, I want to try the fishing hut. I have no idea if this will work. Ah, and this is a clear way of indicating what they've blocked off by the full game. It's the little lock. You can't go further than this because it requires the full game, but you can look at the rest of the tech tree. Fair enough. And let's do the forester. Okay, grow to more population, sure. Stop. So, I kind of like a forester like here-ish. Something like that. Build our tax office. It has a certain limited range. Well, the tax office can be right next to the well. We want a granary, presumably, for that. I'm going to assume that all our storages are going to go at the edge of the city. We also wanted the warehouse one, but that needed to wait for tax. And we need to change our jobs now? No, because presumably when there is no more building to be done, they'll reposition into... Can we change the order? Temple worker is the most important. That really seems like we need more people. What's your problem? Not fully staffed. Fair enough. Can I make a couple more houses then? Solve our problem that way? New immigrants will arrive each season. Okay. Food not stored by the end of winter is lost. They don't seem to be moving the stone automatically. Which is somewhat odd. And the other thing we wanted to look at was our new fishing hut. I mean, how is the river not close to water, game? Okay, but no, it needs to be near actual fish is the real answer. So it's useless to us. Well, live and learn. And yes, they have automatically reassigned. Is it actual builder or an auto builder? Like the one you were raging about? Let them trade? Let them trade was a do-nothing simulator, Hi-Fi Panda. It was just very, very slowly watch the numbers go up. Anyway. I don't think we need that many foresters. That seems about right. Two on lumber, two on stone. We've got some tax people. Sounds like your kind of game. It does. I really should have made this a housing thing instead of a house. Can we blow stuff up? So let's find this out. Like if I build another hovel here, can I then blow this one up? Yes. And build a road. And then build other houses instead. Okay, and can we make a nice temple here next to the farmlands for our farm god? Coming soon, TM. We will do Ceres. Welcome, my child. Here is my favor token. Please keep in mind my divine tasks. Make sure you have 5 farms. Done. Build a granary. Done. Site your granary. Already done. Offer me much wheat. Sure. Offer me even more wheat. That's a bit much. Can we go spend all our new tech tree points? We could learn about apples and grapes. Let's do a theater. I guess a charcoal maker, because it's nice and cheap. The charcoal maker should be somewhat near the forester. That makes sense to my mind. Some apples and some grapes. One citizen died of exposure. We need more charcoal or wood for the winter. See, this is... There's not... Citizen died of nice warm weather. Citizen died of exposure to the cold. People die of heat all the time. Haven't seen it here, Doc. Oh god. You really do need one for every single tile. Means we need like 2 more sets of people. At the very least. You're confused as how he died of exposure? Perhaps the person to whom he was exposed was particularly ugly. You do kind of need another well. Those people are going to complain about water. Presumably? Yes. But there. Yeah, something like that is fine. What's your exclamation mark? Grow your population to 45 citizens. Done. Here is my favor. Give me lots of money. No. A clay pit. We can use that to make pottery. Or a bakery. Turns charcoal and wheat into bread. I promise my people bread and circuses. Work towards that bread. We'll probably have 2 fewer quarry people. So let's have one of those become Granary Man. Although what does Granary Man do when it says that food people automatically... It says the farmers automatically bring stuff here. They want a forum. Tough. You're going to be getting a small theatre. Well, we can try. Forum, forum, forum. Okay, what does it do? Consumes stone, as far as I can tell, is the only thing it does. Wow, that has quite the range. Citizens are in good health. People would also like fish and pork. Otherwise, they're somewhat happy. Okay, we have the money. Can we make our theatre? Or do we make our last temples? The trouble is the water is so far away. We don't actually know that things don't travel well in this game. So let's just boom a road right down to the coast. Try out the fishing hut thing. Actually, I want to like that. Not you. And then we'll make a temple to Poseidon right on the waterfront. Neptune. We have idle citizens. Well, that's going to solve itself when the fishing thing opens, right? Ah, what a cool little graph. How much of their job time they spend doing their work versus just walking to work. Well, could we make some people that actually live here? Like if I did you and one house here, could they be the fishing people? You were going to become Neptune. Build me a fishing hut. Done. Offer me many fish. Yeah, maybe eventually. Aqueducts. Use aqueducts to tap rivers and lakes to deliver water to your city with the power of gravity. A mason? Stone Road. Let's see how far your range is. Legally not engineering building. It is unclear. I don't mind it there. Still 6 hobos. The fishing thing only uses 2 people. You're complaining about water, but your well's going to be done soon. Draco dreams of the days when they were a child. And it looks like it shows you what they are assigned to, maybe? Yeah, putting a house near that has fixed their amount of time commuting versus amount of time doing work. Now we have 14 free people, so probably more farmland here. Why didn't that one become grape? Also grapes, friend. Our citizens could be happier. One of our citizens has died of a stone cutting accident. Guys, do you wanna... No, you don't want to actually put out the fire. Ugh. Oh, rebuild it. Stronger, better than before. Give me money? Sure. Build a bigger forum. Maybe. For now, we'll spend the points we got from you on a food counter. Must be built inside an apartment building. Fills a tile with food counters. Citizens can stop here for an extra snack and chat. We build a cafe, essentially, attached to a house? Winery. Takes grapes and pottery. No. So we need to do pottery next, seems to be the go. Clay pit, pottery workshop? Okay. We still needed the other kind of stockpile thing, the stockpile for advanced resources. This. Seven hobos. Not sure what the little death there is. Now, the foresters produce way more than we need. Charcoal's producing more than we need. Same with fish. We're only modestly overproducing wheat comparatively. People love them apples, and people love the grapes. Okay, does the clay pit need to be built near water? Yes, build near the river or sea. And then soon TM for a pottery workshop. Give me more wheat? Yeah, I'll accept that. Here, have some more favor. That gives us a dock. Stores goods for pickup and drop-off by transport ships between other docks, and allows foreign merchants to dock. Sure, let's find out what you're on about. Build many grapevines. Done. Which means we can make a winery. Still, pottery workshop comes first. Seems 8 and 8 produces 17. Is pottery added to this list? No. Maybe because we don't have any yet? Yeah, it might be because we don't have any yet. Let's wait. If this was Whiskerwoods, the wheat fields would barely produce anything. The mountain blocks the sun. There's a winery, but we need to wait for more stone. And by wait, we mean manually, say, go collect far-flung stone. Speed up our ability to actually do stuff. What about that dock that we saw? We need more workers again? We need more workers again. So, like, 2 more houses? Let's do 4. We can make our theatre. Click a slot to assign what resources are stored. Unassigned slots are automatically assigned as resources are deposited. Stores goods for pickup and drop-off by transport ships between other docks. Allows foreign merchants to dock. Okay. What does it do? Do we sell them? Apparently maybe. We need even more housing space. Actually, no, not you. Well, we'll say not you, actually. Let's see if we can put forums in the middle of... Yes. In the middle of the houses. Oh? Why did they die? Unclear. Oh, 2 tiles next to each other becomes a nice columned area. Okay, wheat is gathered, wheat is gathered. People are going to sleep. So technically, we found that the ratio was 2 to 1. Yeah. But I don't know that we need more than one pottery workshop. Currently, they're not using them at all. Maybe we sell the pottery? Put it like that. Offer me 50 fish. Maybe eventually. We could expand the fishing village somewhat. Sure, let's expand the fishing somewhat. You live directly next to a well. Oh, come on! They lived directly next to a well. Slow down. A settler ship. Okay. They will buy wheat, fish, and grapes. So let's see. If we sell 50 fish, we could buy armaments, tools, pork, bread, olives, and olive oil. Let's just try out selling 10 fish. Okay, so that does work. 10 citizens' lives are too dull. They need food counters, barbers, and shops. Okay. Oh. It's going to give you some grapes, but apparently now I can't. What about offering you 50 fish? Now make me an offering of a lot of wine. But we can use your new points. We've already done the dock. Marble quarry. Undertaker and a fire engine, which looks like it's a zombie teeter-totter horse cart. And it says it wants things that we don't know how to make, so it's not terribly useful. Let's go back out and remind ourselves what they say they want. Food counters, barbers, and shops. Can make food counters. As far as I can tell, we can't make shops. And I guess we learn about food counters. Maybe we start replacing people's crappy houses with slightly nicer houses? So... Ah, it's not naturally fertile there. Fair enough. Is there a fertility view? Yes, it wants to be here. And how do we attach your little shopping stall thing to the side of you? Ah, no, there is a... No, there isn't. There's only the ones that are attached to... And you can't do multiple on one. So there's one set of shops here. Now, who's going to get to have the nice house over here? No one, because we need more timber. Well then, let's just blanket clear some of that. And you know what? I don't like you. If you're not naturally fertile there, we'll save that space for something else. Why does this have an area? Why does a bakery have an area? Ah, because people like living near the bakery, you say? Mm. Well, tough. They don't get to. I don't love that it needs to be completely road-facing. Wastes a lot of frontage. Mm. And then we wanted... What was the other thing? We wanted winery. We need more stone for that. And we wanted one nice house over here, so that these people have shops. I don't get how those are different, but... Sure. Okay. Wow, their range is relatively tiny. Fills a tile with food counters. Citizens can shop here for an extra snack and chat. And they need workers? Also, where the hell are the performers? Well, no idea. Oh, presumably that's for the theater. So we kind of do need more people again. But that's going to solve itself next year, right? We've got a lot more housing capacity than people. So we do have Jupiter, we have Ceres. We have Vulcan. Yeah, we have all the ones that we saw at the start. What's your issue? Not got workers. Well, that's going to solve itself as well. Dead bodies are not being buried quickly enough. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, speed back up. Tops off weather there. It's winter, the bodies can wait. Let's collect some more of the far-flung stone. Speed up our ability to do some stone-related things. Actually, we kind of need a second charcoal maker. People put their raw food outside the window during Christmas. That's insanity. Christmas is 40 degrees here. I did want to make a winery, though. Sure. Bakery is starting to be a thing. No wheat is available. Ah, is that why this now needs a person? We've found out why the granary needs people to deliver the wheat to other locations. Okay, then you can be relatively high priority, my friend. Not after building. I guess more important than the granary. The baker is the granary so that they can actually supply it. The merchant ship can sell stone or grape and buy all sorts of things. So what's going on? Why is this not... It used to be full. It's unclear. offer you the grapes. I'll offer made a bakery. And that means I can probably fill the whole tech tree now. Fire brigade and fire engine and an undertaker. Okay, that's why they were complaining about people not having bodies buried quickly enough. Can we tell how big an area you affect? It's a pretty big area, honestly. It's relatively generous. Yeah, I like you there. We need to build a tax office for these people, or they're all going to go untaxed forever. Lucky people. The shops are crowded. Citizens need more shops. Well, I guess it's time to start making fancier homes. Kind of annoying that the new fire brigade didn't actually fix that issue. But maybe it's just not got people working it? No, it's got people working it. Okay, wine is starting to be made. Apparently we need more grapes. But we have an excess of wheat. Check back in a year about the bread. These are actually more population dense than the two houses that make them up. Can we just say overwrite an existing thing with a fancier one? And is that cheaper than building it elsewhere? No. Oh, you can do it on the other side. I just didn't notice how. No, only sometimes. How strange. Okay, current throughput issue is stone. Yeah. That's mostly because we still need more people to arrive. Though we kind of are out of... So you know what then? We will make a tax office over here and we'll expand the fishing zone. G'day, Amel. Right. Can we mark some of this stone as to be collected, please? Everyone sprints to get to work. Yeah, we've reduced a little too much wheat. We're actually getting to the point where everyone has a job. Like, all jobs are filled, sorry. Should have said that differently. This area does need its tax office. Escaping the tax man. Okay. Yeah. Basically at capacity. Good. You know what? Let's replace all... Well, actually, we'll need a fire. This zone can have its own fire thing. There, then we'll do all the houses. I guess you don't want to spam those everywhere because they need more workers. Yeah. How's it doing? Yeah, we're alright, Marine Blue. I hope you were successful with the rest of your grinding today. I did a little bit of the new ladder grinding off stream. Not too much. And we got to this for the day. Kind of have to do them one house at a time. Otherwise we run out of population. Oh! Ah, you're outside of the range of the well? That's true. So we shove down another well. Now their issue is not enough pottery. So a second pottery workshop? The pottery workshop doesn't actually use very much, so that shouldn't cause a problem. Though another forester seems wise. Let's leave that to be people. So... Oh. One more charcoal maker. Can we put mining things on every face of the stone? Yes. I don't know why you say you're sleeping. Maybe because the storage is full? No, the storage isn't full. Workers spend too much of their time commuting. It's not that much. Gosh. Okay, a second bakery. Second bakery seems sane. Or do we shove one down here where it makes people happy? The trouble is it has such a small radius. Yeah, one down there doesn't seem too terrible. Okay. The second bakery means we probably need a fourth charcoal maker. Looks good. No grapes available, because I guess we're eating too many grapes. But honestly, our ratio of wheat to grapes is a bit wrong. Oh, you aren't actually good enough. Well, rip. No, then I don't want you. We could actually use another fishing hut. And then some more apples. Sure. Looks good. We produce way more pottery than we could conceivably need. You've grown to 120 citizens. Sure. Which lets us get Stone Road, Aqueduct, Kiddie Pool, Bath Reservoir, Fountains. Ah, fountain is big well? Bath Reservoir, Child Pool. Sure. Must be near a water tower. Honestly, that's a pretty chunky range on the water tower. Bit silly that it goes through the... Well, we'll see if it doesn't look so silly once it's built. Grow to 160 citizens. Done. Offer me more money. Done. Grow to 200-ish citizens. Done. Offer me more money. Done. And that literally gives us the whole rest of the tech tree that there is in the demo. Well, very nearly. Not marble quarry and not dam and spillway. Unlocks a dam block and a spillway to create reservoirs. Soon TM. What about the others? Offer me charcoal, offer me bread, offer me wine. The charcoal we can do in the not too distant future. So one for apples, one for grapes, one for bread. One for fish and the rest for wheat. One person decided to stay, but that's because we haven't actually expanded the city. Not because city sucks. Hmm. Where can the Undertaker be? I kind of like the Undertaker being the other side of the river. Okay, we're gonna have to kill off some apple farm. I can live with that. Okay. There we go. A road across to the Undertaker. We can replace the well. The fountain? Yeah, same thing but with a larger happiness bonus. That's still waiting for some extra stone. Because they can't cross this river quickly. Yeah, that didn't quite work out how I expected. I guess you're losing your house, friend. I'm sorry. The bridge can't. That's so awkward. I want the bridge to be able to go here to here without... Well... Okay, aqueduct exists. It does go through the... Ah, but it actually goes through the mountain in a somewhat sensible way. It digs into the mountain. Alright. Does that mean that we can destroy you and make a fountain? That's the Roman way. If the mountain is there, move the mountain. Okay, let's see how this goes once it's done. It's high priority. And that means that the task of making water from here to here would be like crazy amount of stone probably. Let's replace those two. And that might give me enough free space that I can get rid of one. Get rid of one over here and turn it into a bath and find out about the baths. Oh, no, it needs its own aqueduct. It's not like build it next to another aqueduct. Alright. That is a choice. Get those all done. People will complain briefly. Wow, we don't have homes, but... The answer is just make a stupidly large number of builders temporarily. Okay. Aqueduct from here to you. Yes. Needs 80 more stone. So that means we're going to have to go grab some more stone from somewhere. Behold the field in which we store our stone? No. They're mostly trees, actually. I guess then the answer is just make more stone quarries around the stone quarry point. Done. I don't love the way the road merges into the bridge. Okay, we live near a fountain, bonus happiness, as opposed to just having water, which... Actually, I can't test that because everyone that's in range of one is in range of the other. Okay, you know what? I don't mind killing you. And then moving that road to here so that this can be a bridge. It's a bit of a ludicrously large bridge, but okay. Yeah, and the bridge that goes into the mountainside is a little odd. We apparently need some more people. Oh my gosh, we've caused some we've caused a new river. Unexpectedly. I'll be expecting a more grand temple. But you have done well for now. We could continue our journey together in the full version. Okay, let's try out the bath thing. We need to wait for... No, we need to make marble. Which I don't have yet. I need one more favor. Which only needs one more house. I know it eats into some of the land that the forester is nominally doing, but oh well. And that will fix our thing, and then we can get the last tech there. Also, the bridge is now part of the water. But we'll kind of ignore that. Maybe like half of this should be grapes. Actually, no. We produce pretty much exactly what we need. We use up some more of the currently unused people. Should solve our grape problem slightly. You happy? This god is angered. Oh. Sure, we can make Vulcan a thing. Yes, here. This is the highest priority. Okay, he's grumpy that I took so long to offer him the thing even with a second temple. Meh, whatever. What we do is we grab our marble quarry. Dams and spillways. Where does marble quarry go? Must be next to a stone deposit, but it is. Ooh. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. No, it needs to be next to marble specifically. Hmm. I guess we're gonna road out to there. Yeah. The only reason there are so many jobs at the moment is because of all the building happening. Okay, marble starts to exist, but it's a horrendous commute time. Can we look at building a dam to fix the river that we broke? Yes. And it just sort of magically appears. Oh, it doesn't magically appear. It tells you how it will appear once it's built. One less wood, one extra marble. I mean, that's something that I can't remember any other the Romanish city builders that we've done hasn't done this sort of terraformingness. Citizens need a bathhouse. Well, I'm working on it, game. kiddie pool exists. And they use a tiny amount of water, it seems, realistically. You could run a giant bath off of one of those. We're about done with everything that the demo had. Yeah, I think we are. Are we not? We've done fountains, we've done undertaker. We haven't done a fire engine. But that's just an upgrade to these. These now have that built in. We haven't done the guard tower thing. So palisade wall and guard tower. Military. Palisade wall and guard tower. That feels super tower defensy. I mean, one for across the river seems wise enough. One by the port seems reasonable. Maybe like one there? Then let's find out how the walls work. Oh, there's now also different kinds of cemetery. Oh no, I built an undertaker but not a cemetery is the answer. Well, I could see that becoming an issue like Banished, where eventually 100% of your map is just filled with old tombstones. So I don't know that I love that. Towers need workers. Automatically attacks enemies with arrows that come in range. Alright. We've had a bit of a look at this. It's more simple than I was kind of hoping for so far. But also in some ways more complex. The terraforming is interesting. And being able to do this water stuff is nice. Yeah. I'm not saddened by having played this demo. Like, I'm not feeling like, oh, this is going to necessarily be bad. So that's all you can really ask for. Thank you for joining for this. I hope you've loved it. We'll see how the full game comes out in a couple of months, I think. If they stay according to plan. For now, though, that'll be it. Now, I also wanted to check out... Please wishlist us. Yeah, you're already something that I follow. I also wanted to check out a game that's supposedly a bit like FTL that's got a demo out. I don't know how much it's going to be like FTL or how much I was having smoke blown up my backside, but we will see. So onwards to the spaceshipy one. Start up, please. Okay. So it captures weirdly. It wants me to capture it a strange way. And there's no reason we couldn't capture it in a strange way. It just really acts like it's been affronted by my... Oh well, whatever. You can live with the bordery things if that's what it's going to be like. That's what it's like. So... The other thing is we've got to move it down below everything else. Slowly getting there. I mean, if they didn't do it for... Ooh. If they didn't do it for Into the... Not Into the Breach. Already forgotten its name. The Warhammer 40k one. Eh. Void War. Yeah, if they didn't do it for Void War... Anyway. Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays Out. Checks out. The demo for Down with the Ship, which was recommended to me on account of supposedly being a little bit like FTL. How much that is true, we may see. We play. Well, against random people? Okay. Blaster Cannon. Damage 5 by 2. Damage per second. 1.25. Cooldown 8. Cost 1. Accuracy 80%. Good. Now click the shop's reroll button to find new items. Buy and place the hull item to expand your ship. Press R to rotate. Reroll again. Buy some more items. Spend as much as you can each turn is generally a good idea. Gain power. Slug Cannon. Blaster Cannon. Well, this does more. What's the advantage? That it shoots... Okay, so they're functionally the same because this shoots twice as often. Whatever. How do I tell my money? Here, so I can have one more. So we'll grab the other weapon. Click Start Battle when you're ready. You better shoot slugs. Okay, and then this is an auto battler? With our ships? You have defeated Mega Canyon. Some items, like circuit boards, can be connected to others. Place the circuit board so that it touches a weapon with a plus icon. Okay, so here it would help all three. You get one free reroll every turn. But shouldn't I also then put you next to this so that you affect all the weapons? And what's this thing? Seemingly this one can't affect that one as well. For whatever reason. You have now completed the tutorial. Click the arrows below for more hints. Each turn you get 20 money. Win 10 battles before losing all your health. Your ship starts with 10 ammo, 10 liquid, fuel, and 10 energy. Hover your mouse over the things. Some require resources to activate. Yes, these do. Sure. Items can be sold by dragging them to the bottom right of the shop. Well, that's interesting. Rocket thruster. Gain 6.7... No, every 6.7 seconds gain one... How am I meant to tell? What is clock? Speed. For every speed, enemy accuracy... Okay, so it's dodge. Every 6.7 seconds gain dodge and 2 hotness, which we don't know what it is. Radar. Radar is bonus accuracy. Repair rate is HP regen. Gain 1 energy shield and 15 resistance to brown hexagons. I mean, more gun seems like the most sensible thing to me. Can they shoot over each other? Do they have arcs of fire? I don't understand. We've been spoiled by PDX tooltip nested explanations. Perhaps true. I don't understand how I'm meant to place this. Hints with A. Shift? Also unclear. There we go. So why would it let me put it there, but not... Because it needs 2 slots on the ship, but none of the rear one has to be off the back. Okay. I don't care about supply crate. I don't care about removing debuffs, but I do want to find out what this energy shield is. Okay, it's sort of a damage resistance. On turn 3, you can choose a unique item from the shop. Combine duplicates by dragging them on top of each other. You can freeze items in the shop by clicking on their price tag. Ah. So save something for buying for later. Okay, let's find out about this doubling thing. So if I combine you, you seem literally twice as good. So there seems little reason to not do that in terms... Oh, what? There we go. In terms of that you can then fit more stuff near the bonus-o things. I don't understand why... Why, if you're here, won't you affect that?
Stay sharp and follow my lead.
Do I want it to be affecting the front of the gun or the back of the gun? I mean, this seems better because it also affects that one. Okay. And lastly, press X or Y while dragging an item to mirror it. Really? Ah, you mean rotate it in the other sense. It's just a better rotate. It's double rotate. Sure. Let's go. He has so much more health than me. But my DPS is superior. Yeah, double the damage. Okay, do we want a crackling core? Whenever a diamond activates, lightning strike, potentially. Mining drill. Every 4.5 seconds fires a drill. We have no idea what the drill does. Ammo crate. Shipping pallet. Waste pump. Waste pump. Inflict 2 poison and then immediately trigger all poisons on the enemy ship, presumably? Enemy ship takes 1 damage for every poison on the air. Titan core. Spikes. Ships hit by non-spike projectiles. Fire a spike at the enemy ship for every 3 something plus 5% of incoming something for every spike. How do we tell if something counts as a projectile? Unclear. I want to try the drill, though. I'm feeling very... That feels very, Robotnik. So why not? Inflict radiation. For every radiation, health and max health is reduced by 8%. But it's only 40% chance. No, inflict poison, inflict heat, gain extra health. The last enemy almost beat me because of health. This seems better. It's more health than that. And it's also extra shit. Yeah, no. You are the winner, friend. The question is, how do we position you? Even more health. Can I stack you with this? Do these stack in the same way that... Yes. Our health has, like, doubled. Well, not actually. Nearly. Approaching doubling. You have defeated Senor Smoke. We find out more about what the drill is here. Drill. Removes one random buff on a hit. Deals 3 times explosion-y thing to armor, presumably. So it's really good at piercing armor. Even more health. No. Auto turret. Sounds nice. Flight deck. We already have a flight deck. If the diamond item is a spacesuit, gain... Oh, so it wants me to put a person there. Okay, then I should move all 3 of these down 1. Why won't you activate on these now? It's obsessed with the drill. What if I remove the drill temporarily? Then you still won't behave the same way as before. Well, what if I move you?
Your rebellion ends with me.
Rotate it? Ah. Thank you, Vama.
Stay sharp and follow my lead.
Okay. Even more health. New thing, auto turret. Double the flight deck. So gain extra regen and gain extra dodge rate. Oh, I kind of... Well, we get our free reroll. The extra copy of you. Janitor. Every 6 seconds, restore 4 health and randomly remove 8% of a debuff. No, it just seems... No, we'll take the extra gun. More gun, more good. Let's go. We almost ran out of ammo. He did almost... Actually, he did 1 more damage than me, but I healed extra. Upgrade any non-spacecraft item. Time Streams Shaman. Every 9 seconds, decloak the enemy ship and time dilate it for 3. Whilst time dilated, your ship and projectiles experience time at a quarter of the rate. Yeah, it looks like it's Backpack Battler FTL. I think more health is fine. Sure, even more health. Can I just move that one forwards? Yes, yes, I can.
The Federation's law is clear.
Even better, now it affects all the weapons. Okay. 15 more money. Gain more fuel. No, we don't care about debuff resistance. I don't know if this person has to be in a cockpit to be doing something. Let's just grab this and apply it to the Robotnik weapon. At least. How am I meant to tell which? It doesn't make clear which one it's affecting. I would assume the one in the direction of the arrow. No, you use it on the item. Okay. Okay, so Mining Drill is now Drillia. Hail Welly. We use our free reroll. We'll use this. A flamethrower? It does at least not use ammo. Yeah, I think we maybe even stack these two together and grab the flamethrower. And then I'm out of money and we say that's life. The Roman city builder isn't demos, and a Roman in-game space game is for certain definitions of a rise. We finished the Roman city builder demo. It wasn't bad. It was okay. It did have some interestingness. The water terraforming was kind of interesting. But other than that, it was fairly standard-ish. And maybe a little simple on the graphics. But not bad. Did a lot more damage, healed about the same. Fired far fewer projectiles. Second wing. Can I just... Wings do not stack in the same way as other thing? Okay, technically you should be on that, because then you'd get more damage. So what we should actually do is move these back, put you in front. I don't care where you are. You and you here, so that they're all getting the bonus from that thing. I guess in terms of which do we give the bonus thing to, we should be giving this to things with the most DPS? Yeah, we should be doing it to things with the most DPS. So that would be this thing. Then you. You are the worst, actually, Flamethrower Man. No, Drill is the worst, even though Drill is upgraded. You are worse than that thing, so those should swap. That way these three are getting the... No, you're better than that. Flamethrower and cannon swap. Alright. What else have we got? Hardened plate. Ship hit by projectile. 50% chance to stun enemy ship for 1 second. Full health, 1 energy. Full health is fine. Oh, the space in front of you needs to be free. Fine. Technically obey that. That's probably actually pretty big. We can stun lock the enemy, potentially. Oh, it's not a... I thought it was a plate like that. Gain more fuel? No. Use our reroll. Cauldron Power Crystal. Item upgrade scaling increased by 25%. Then I should buy that and use it on you. I assumed this would work like the other thing where I apply it to something that has an upgrade and then it would increase that upgrade scaling. But maybe it means all things on my ship with upgrade scaling get better scaling. Oh god, yes. I want that. I want the thing that generates more ammo, because we run out of ammo. I also like the idea of you. I like the idea of you. The others I don't mind re-rolling. Let's go. So I have more health. He has more regen. I have more armor mitigate, but he has spikiness. No! 8 hit points left. So how many defeats are we allowed? Okay, we have 5 lives. I do want the extra ammo. More health. Gun. Use our reroll. More health is good. convinced of the other stuff. Yeah, no. Only thing would be that. Let me... Yeah, we've got the space for it, so why not? Even more health. There doesn't seem to be a limit to how far away we can go with our ship. I think that'll do. We've run out of fuel already. That came awfully close to beating us. You had to consult your lawyer. How is the game? It's backpack battlers with a FTL-ish skin, like spaceship fighter skin, is what it is. Even more health? I think just even more health is fine. Now reroll. Gun. Another level of gun. Wait, did that actually do anything? I don't think that did anything. Oh, there's an undo. Well, we can see if it did anything. 6.9, 6.19, 5.35, 6.19. Okay, so it just shoots even more. And the issue is that it shoots so much that I run out of ammo. Yeah, I now no longer have enough ammo to actually shoot. Ooh. I'm destroyed because I ran out of ammo. We never got offered more ammo, as far as I'm aware. Or remember. I could be forgetting. This uses another resource to shoot, and so is somewhat tempting. You will boost those more. You use another resource to shoot. You use our dodge resource to do damage, so I'm okay with you. More health is good. What was the button to mirror? I've already forgotten. Put it down here. Just always more health is my answer to everything. Would like you. I would like more health. Let's go. We win, but barely. Because we had twice as much health. We'll take it. Radar dome. Gain 2 somethings and remove 1 something from the enemy ship. We were going to buy you. The trouble is now everything costs so much more that... How do we upgrade this? This is the thing I want. Will allow more health. I will allow more health. Use our reroll. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes, more ammo. Lock you, lock the flamethrower. No. I didn't mean to use reroll, but that's kind of worked out to advantage in that it's given us another ammo producing thing. And you. And you. Close. 18 hit points left. New item unlocked. Aluminium hull. Okay, the extra ammo thing. They would have been more effective as separate items. Well, this one isn't. They're too poor. So I should have kept that thing as separate ones. Every separate one would have been better than the upgraded single one. Nowhere near. Stack you even higher? We can. Can we stack you higher? We can. Item activates. 50% chance to hurl a 10-something asteroid at the ship. Or... every 1 second, gain 1 armor. Actually, we don't know if that is armor. So let's find out what that is. I don't mind the extra regen, but honestly the fights don't seem to go long enough that regen is overly useful. Nice, and so are you. Okay, armor directly counters explosive type damage. We just have no ammo. So again, we die for want of ammo. Thank you for playing. There's much more content to explore. Consider wishlisting the game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that it's my thing. Kinda. It certainly doesn't feel kind of like FTL, which is how it was sold to me as. I don't think that's necessarily bad, but it was somewhat misrepresented to me. Anyway, you get the idea. That will be it for this one for me. Alright. Yeah, it's much, much more Backpack Battler than FTL. Alright. You know what? I know it's a short stream, but I'm probably going to have a nap. Then we'll be back later with, you know what is my thing? What is my thing, Dark Young? Be back in the evening after dinner, I think, with our Sellout Sunday game. I think I decided on what I wanted to do for Sellout Sunday. I guess we can let that be a surprise. You were going to say Tails? Well, you say that, Dark Young, and I've just discovered recently something that we will show off for the sake of it. Show off just for Dark Young, seeing as he's asked for more Tails. It doesn't appear in this list because it doesn't recognize it as a true GameCube game, which is true. Yes. We want GameCube. It's not Jimmy Neutron, though. Actually, I need to find the box art. You have your nice box art? Can I have your box art, please? That'll do. No, not Jimmy Neutron. At least not until Halloween. Next Halloween. So, I discovered, or it came to my attention, that there is a... Link. There is a Smash Melee mod that has extra characters in it. And wouldn't you know who one of those extra characters is, Dark Young? So we've got our normal, Samus, Mewtwo, Kirby, etc. But it has some extra characters that aren't normally in this. Like Charizard and King Day Day Day. But it has Tails as an extra character. So I figure I must check this out. Okay, so we do Kirby's roll attack, but reskinned. Looks like we do Fox's air kick. Does he have Napalm Bomb? Yeah, what are our specials? We've got Make a Tornado. We've got Luigi's Twirl. Spin Dash? It is unclear how you use the Spin Dash, though. And our up is... That is a really good up. AI had... No! Too quick a reaction speed for me there. Nice knee. That's my moves, friend. What happens if I use the tornado in the air? Okay, it's ground approaching. Like it lowers itself to ground level. Double no. Tricked the AI into committing suicide, but... What about our throws? Do we have cute throws? It's actually really hard to throw the level 9 AI. Please, I just want to try out the throws, game. No, that one isn't impressive. What about our back throw? Massive lag. Oh, our run is cool, though. Meow. We run like Tails from the actual games. Now, up air is really unimpressive. Oh, well. But yeah, kind of cool that he exists at all in this. I am normally Samus, but that was it. I thought we'll give Dark Young a little bit of Tails, seeing as he asked for Tails, and this way he learns to be careful what he asks for. Yeah, other than that, as I said, I'll probably see you after dinner. I'm going to have a bit of an extra nap, seeing as yesterday was the massive, ridiculous 18-ish hour stream. And we'll come back after dinner with Sellout Sunday, and then maybe some other Tails racing. You learn to be careful for what I asked. What you asked for Tails? I was going to say Tails. Do you know what is your thing? Tails. Well, you got Tails. Anyway. Ah, Lucas is one of the extra characters. And Diddy Kong. But anyway. See you after dinner. For now, we will throw you to who's up and around doing anything respectable. Cal is playing Bannerlord. Monkey and a half? Just a bit. At least I didn't make you put up with it for too long.